Hello everyone, welcome to Crystal Eclipse. My name is Jessica. In this video, we'll be following up with the last request, which is for future spouse and your love story. So I do already have a video on your love story when it comes to your future spouse or your life partner, but this one was just more toward future spouse, and that's what we're going to see today. But of course, if you're not looking for a future spouse, you're just looking for a life partner or possibly a long-term love interest, you can also change this reading to sort of fit whatever it is that you're looking for. I also have 4 cards for you to choose from today, not crystals or charms. We have the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, and lastly, the Lovers. So choose whichever card or cards stand out to you. You can check the description box or the comment section for timestamps if you'd like to skip directly to the stack or stacks you chose. And remember just to take whatever you feel is resonating with you, or is a message that you feel very connected to. It's okay to choose as many stacks as you want. Just take what you want and leave what you don't want. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with our first stack here when it comes to your love story with this future spouse. We have the Two of Cups. We're going to put that card over here in case we need any clarity when it comes to this love story. We have the Queen of Cups coming out. Good card to start off with. We have Buttercup, another very positive card to start with here. We have the Hierophant, Strength with courage and endurance, Ancestors, and we have the Ten of Cups. We have a lot of positivity with these cards. And a good thing is we have quite a few Cups cards. So we're not just looking at like 1 or 2, we're actually seeing 3 full Cups cards, and we're seeing 2 major arcana with the Hierophant and the Strength. So 2 very strong emotions or very strong stances on this relationship coming out here. The 3 Cups cards here with the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, we're seeing a lot of love here. These cards normally represent the most loving of like the tarot cards, but here they're really showing what a loving relationship you'll have with them. So I would say from the start, it seems like here, from the moment you meet them, especially coming up with that Two of Cups as the first card, we're seeing it from that first meeting that you feel this strong bond with them, that you feel a really good connection. This person approaches you and you feel that energy from them, a very positive energy, the way that they see you and the way that they almost like have this way of talking to you like you've never talked to somebody before. You've never had this connection with another person. I feel like there is such a strength here, such a good overall like vibe that's coming off of these cards. This person, I feel like is more of one to take things slow. So they're not one to like speed through this relationship. But I feel at the same time it's because they have this feeling of knowing that this is long term, that this is an investment, that this is something that's going to last forever. And that's why they sort of approach it in a more slow way. They want to build it up to make sure that it's like really secure in the future. We have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, I would say, is the way that they view you in this love story, the way that they look at you like you are the one that has brought so much happiness, so much love, so much joy into their life. And in a way, they like um, put you above other people. They build you up. They create this almost like great image around you because you are that sort of like ultimate that they've been waiting so long for. They haven't met anybody like you, anybody that they really wanted to give everything to. And I'll say even if they've had serious relationships in the past, there's something that's very different with this, just based off of those Ten of Cups and including the Buttercup card. We're seeing somebody who's very expressive of the way they feel. I feel like when they come to you, when they start this relationship, as it builds up over time, as it progresses into marriage, we see them constantly showing you how much they care about you, their feelings toward you, how much they value you. It's not just a relationship to them, it's a future. And we see that future almost in the form of an investment here with the Queen of Cups card. Somebody who has worked to sort of get that title. It's longevity there within that card. And we see Buttercup as that like the dedication, the love there, the happiness, the like brightness that's there that you bring into this person's life. And I think because it's followed by the Hierophant, we also see that this person brings a lot of brightness into your life. So it's like almost reciprocated. If anything, like I'm sort of surprised that the King of Cups is in here, because I'm really feeling that energy, almost like you two are sort of these counterparts that were meant to find each other. And that's why we're seeing that soulmate energy with the Two of Cups. We have the Queen, we just are missing the King for some reason. We have the Hierophant representing union, not only like marriage, but like a divine union. So coming together of two souls or two people on a higher level, on a spiritual level, and one that's blessed by many. So it's actually something that you feel is right, like within you. You both feel like this relationship is right for you. There's so much happiness just represented across that top row when it comes to this love story, when it comes to the story that you two will have with each other. We see the Hierophant is blessing this union, that this union is surrounded by happiness and brightness, positivity, just so much that is glowing, like almost like this could be interpreted as the sun with just how bright it is. See the Queen of Cups, the like epitome of love that's represented there, and somebody who's approaching you as an equal, as somebody who they will be willing to work so hard with to just secure that future. On the bottom, we see strength with courage and endurance. And I feel like here we're seeing the core to this love story, that you two are willing to invest so much to keep moving forward, to stay together. And I feel like with that elephant here, since we see it as a family like animal, with that family aspect going on there, we see that it is strength. It's building together, uniting two separate groups of people into one, so that you'll have somebody else to lean on. And I think this person takes marriage and relationships very serious. They take it as like an extension of their family, or adding to their family, which is even more interesting because we see ancestors coming through here. We see family within the ancestors card, we see family in the strength card, and we can also in a way see family in the Hierophant card, because we're seeing the spiritual side. So those who have passed on that are looking upon this relationship and blessing it. And that's where we see ancestors coming in with calling upon those other people, knowing that they feel happy for you, knowing that your family is happy for you in this relationship. Overall, it's just like you're surrounded by these people who are encouraging this relationship, wanting this relationship to move forward. And it's from the start that we see that, and we see it because this person is approaching you in a much different way than people have in the past. They're not approaching you looking for like this sort of miraculous love. They're not approaching you wanting something that's only going to last like a couple months. They're approaching you with this plan of forever. And I feel like the timing when this person comes in is perfect for you. We see like all these cards laid out leading to something great, right? We see meeting, we see the way they see you, the willingness to grow into more. And then we see marriage not only in the Hierophant, we see marriage in the Ten of Cups, when everything falls together and everything's perfect. This ideal card here, the one that represents family and children, generations, two people coming together, this really harmonious union that's represented here. We see it as a transition, which means this is going to play out very smooth. This is going to be a really beautiful love story that progresses. It's one that might be a little on the slow moving side, but when it comes down to it, it's slow moving because it's what is needed in order to secure that future. So it's more go with the flow, which is what we see with water, right? We see going with the flow, allowing things to progress before we get to the Hierophant, which would represent like a Taurus or Earth sign, where we get that stability. So we're leading up to a great amount of stability here and a beautiful overall life with this person. A really wonderful person represented here with this assortment of cards, and somebody who will love you so deeply and so purely here. That is what I am seeing here with this first stack and the Two of Cups. I think it might be a little bit of a slow sort of love story, but a great one. With all these love cards here, it's definitely going to be a great love story, and one that is just almost like worthy of history books. So I want to thank you so much for watching whatever portion of the video you have, and I hope that this was able to resonate with you. I hope you and all your loved ones are doing well and staying safe and healthy. Please have a wonderful day, week, and year. Bye-bye. Start off with our second stack here, and this Six of Cups. We're going to put it over here in case we need it for some clarity. First card for your future spouse and your love story is the Empress. Oh, so we have a good card starting off here. We have Cherry coming through. Okay. And we have, lastly, the Six of Cups again for this top row. So that's really interesting. I'm going to pause here for a second because we actually have confirmation coming through. So you chose this Six of Cups because it obviously represented something that you're hoping for in a relationship or in life. But this is confirmation that this is going to happen. So whatever it is that you're hoping for, you are actively manifesting. I would say that you're almost like praying for this person to come through, and you're doing a lot of work. You're heavily invested here in trying to do what it takes to bring the right person through. But it feels like it's been almost a struggle. And in a way, like we see all these flowers blooming across like the Six of Cups, the Empress, the Six of Cups. But we don't see any fruits coming through here. It isn't until we get to Cherry that we actually see that all that hard work pays off, and you finally get to see those fruits coming through. You finally get to see all that hard work that you put into yourself. And it seems like here too, since we're seeing that Six of Wands or Six of Cups coming out twice, right? It seems like this is for both of you. Like both of you have been through quite a bit. You've been through a struggle, and now you're getting to this point where you realize like it's all about the effort you put into yourself, the focusing on yourself, so that when this comes through, you're ready for this person. You know, you're able to accept this person in, and you're able to see this person for who they really are, and maybe not miss out on this opportunity that's coming through. The Empress is a card, whether you're male, female, whatever you identify with. We're seeing the Empress as a card that represents wisdom that's gained through difficult times. So a loss of, you know, any aspect of life, a loss of a relationship, a loss of a job, a loss of what you thought your future would have in store for you. And that's what we see coming through with that Empress. So it really does represent both of you, like loss of what you had hoped for, but almost not realizing that that wasn't meant for you. Something else, and something else much better is coming through for you here. So we have transformation with transition and liberation. This would be the death card, which is interesting the way that this is sort of coming out here. We have dare to dream, which ties directly into what I just said. We have the Ace of Swords. So we're seeing that all these cards are continuing with what I just said about like almost losing faith in a way, thinking that you wouldn't get what you were hoping for. But then for some reason or somehow, both of you managed to turn that around and say, you know, it wasn't meant for me. We see death here, but death doesn't signify the end. It signifies the end and a beginning, a change. You know, sometimes you might have to just change the way you look at something in order to see what's coming toward you. So it might be hard to give up on one dream or one goal and move on to another. But we see that this dare to dream is coming through with, you know, it's okay if you continue to think that something good is out there for you, that somebody is there, no matter how old you get, no matter what you're going through in life, not to give up on this person, because this is not just a typical love story. This is not a quick relationship. This is a true love story that's going on here. Both of you have worked so hard, and both of you have almost gotten to that point where you've given up. And when you finally reach that point of like right about to give up, you change your outlook on life. And that's when this person comes through. That's when this life partner, this future spouse, this forever comes through. We see forever with the two Six of Cups that are coming out here. These represent longevity. We don't know how old they are. They can be young, you know, they can be children, they can be older. We're not quite sure here. We just see a lifetime represented here. And that's what this person is bringing you. They're bringing you a lifetime of a relationship, a lifetime commitment. This is forever with this person. All that hard work, everything that you've gone through, everything that you've worked so hard on, coming through, and you're seeing that with this person, and both of you see that. That's why this is relationship is so strong, because it's creating such an incredibly strong bond between the two of you. And it's like you feel this deep connection, like you're able to bond with each other, understand the other person so deeply and so well, because you just have such a deep like spiritual, deeply rooted connection here. And it could be spiritual, and that's why we're seeing that you have like similar religious views, similar backgrounds, and you're able to really relate to the other person because of that. With that transformation card with death coming through here as that transition into freedom, right? Change from the past, allow yourself the ability to like see things new. This is a cicada, so it's like buried underground for who knows how long, you know, depending on the species, can be buried underground for many, many years. And then it finally comes out, you know, after all that time, like sleeping, just waiting for the right opportunity. And that's it. Like we're seeing the right opportunity. After all these people that come into your life, like the wrong person, the wrong time, we are seeing the right person, the right time. And it's okay to still have hopes that this person is coming through. And it's okay to dream. It's okay to think about marriage and happiness and you know, growing old with somebody, or at least having somebody in your life for the remainder of your life. It's okay to do that here. We see that with Dare to Dream. Go ahead and have that. You know, you're not going to be disappointed by hoping for this, by praying for this. This will come through for you. And we see that with the Ace of Swords as like that opportunity of a lifetime. With that card, you know, it's like you're being given not only the ability to speak, we're seeing the ability to fight, we're seeing the ability to say, I am in control of this situation. I'm the one that gets to say how this moves forward. You get to sort of like dictate how your life progresses here. And all these cards together show there's so much love here because we have innocent, deep, um, soul level love here with both of those Six of Cups cards. This is such a true loving person that's coming through for you. We have hard work that's paying off. We have changes that are being made in order to allow this person to come through and to accept it. You know, might have been that you might have been offered something similar in the past, but you didn't accept it, or it wasn't right for you. You couldn't accept it. But now you see that you're able to finally accept whatever it is that's coming through. I see this Ace of Swords is also a card that says you'll be able to communicate with this person well. You'll be able to get sort of like your point across with them. You'll be able to say what's on your mind. But like this person and you have a similar way of thinking, so you get each other a lot. Like you get each other's humor. You understand what the other person is thinking, like their way of sort of handling situations, and they understand you the same way, where you might not have had this in the past, where you have that person who just really is the one that's meant to be with you. This overall energy here when it comes to this love story is that it took a long time to get here. I felt it took like a lot of effort on your part, on their part, to get to this place where you can see this person and accept this person and embrace this person. Because I feel like you just weren't presented the right person in the past. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like the right person is coming through for a lifetime. This is a very genuine person who will be very expressive, tell you everything about themselves so you know who they are, and so that this can just grow stronger and stronger. That's what I'm seeing here with this second stack and the Six of Cups. And it's like really incredible that that Six of Cups came out twice here. So I hope that this video was able to resonate with you. I want to thank you for watching whatever portion of the video you have. I hope that you and all your loved ones are doing well and staying safe and healthy. Please have a wonderful day, week, and year. Bye-bye. Starting off here with our third stack and the Four of Wands, one of my absolute favorite cards. If not, that's probably, I'll be honest with you all, that is my favorite card when it comes to relationships or like marriage unions. So we have that card starting off when it comes to your love story with your future spouse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Verbena, the Three of Wands. There's an interesting assortment coming out here because I feel like this is leading you toward the person that is sort of going to help you not only in like life when it comes to just getting on the right path, but also when it comes to spiritual growth. Because we see like Anansi is represented here as the Wheel of Fortune, and it's sort of like trickery, but also like outsmarting people and sort of using wisdom and intelligence to sort of get to a different place. So we see that represented here as just a different way of approaching things. So it seems like this person is bringing in either almost like hanged man energy for some reason with these cards, where they're bringing you a different point of view to allow you to see in a more clear way, which will help you progress toward whatever goal or future you are wanting. But also I feel like this person brings in possibly hope that you'll have a relationship, and I feel like that's a weird thing to say, but I feel like with that Four of Wands coming out in that first position going into the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you almost gave up, or you have given up on a possible marriage or a possible partner here. And this person comes along and you think, oh, maybe there is something, maybe there's something here that can grow. Maybe there is a chance for something more here. And it's almost like this person is a person that is giving you those ideas. We see Verbena coming through, and with Verbena, we see calmness, right? Peace. Even though it seems like an odd card, we see two sort of creatures that probably would not get along well, actually getting along. And that's what this person is bringing into your life. They're bringing you in a different perspective, a way of looking at things in a way that you haven't in the past. That Three of Wands, a different idea, different, different plan when it comes to life. And it's in the form of peace. No longer worrying, if you were in a previous relationship and maybe you questioned, um, a lot about it. Maybe you questioned, is this person committed to me? Is this person going to stay with me? Does this person have the same plans as me? If you thought about any of those things, we're seeing this person come through as that piece that's saying, like, you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say, I want commitment. I want longevity. I want long-term relationships with you. And this person is very clear when it comes to that, clear when it comes to their desires, what they plan on having in the future. I feel like this is such a change when it comes to relationships, just this overall communication style. Almost like the way that they express themselves and their love language here, it's so different. But I feel like you can celebrate when it comes to this person. Like the overall love story is that you can celebrate again. We have the world. That's funny. We have the world with fulfillment and celebration. So what was I saying? I was literally just saying you can celebrate again. So that's wonderful. It's confirmation that this person is coming in and giving you what you didn't think, you could have. That enjoyment, that happiness, that love. There's like so much going on here when it comes to this love story. Such a beautiful, beautiful message. The arrival of just so much positivity, the ability to look up, to think that there are brighter days ahead, to think that there's, another chance for you almost, or the chance that you have been waiting a lifetime for, finally coming through here. But we see self-love. So we see like almost that continuation within these cards. Like I was saying, the whole changing your perspective on things. I feel like this is really continuing with that. Ooh, we have Ruler of Cups. We have the best card to get when it comes to a spouse. Besides the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Cups coming out here. So we see this person who loves you immensely. Like this person just thinks the world of you. This person, like they celebrate you, your arrival, this relationship, everything almost daily if they could. Like you can feel it. This person is so happy to have you in their life. See self-love. And I feel like with the way that this person loves you, the way that they're like expressive toward you, the way that they like reshape your views overall, we're seeing that it's creating a different view for you of yourself. So if you felt negative about yourself, if you felt like there's nothing to sort of like look forward to, there's no forward momentum for you, no goals, or you've given up on goals, you've given up on just happiness overall for yourself. We're seeing that here with this person. This love story is not only bringing you somebody who you will feel an incredible amount of love from, it's bringing in somebody who will help you love yourself more. They're bringing in this energy that's saying like you're deserving of this happiness. You're deserving of this beautiful life here that will allow you to be like just overall better, in a better mindset, in a better place. This person is bringing in so much change for you, almost like I was saying, like it's almost giving me like hanged man energy here, like such a reversal of just your overall view of things. And same with them, like this energy, it's just really matching. You match each other very well, even though you might not see it. And it's weird because with that verbena, I keep looking at it and I'm like, that's so odd, but like you don't see how they get along with the eel and the bird, but then you sort of see the same thing represented down here with the world and self love, with the, you know, another water animal, another bird here. So with the whale, the bird, you think, how can they get along? But there's so much joy represented between both of those cards. And we see that same with that verbena, just like both cards represent what might not seem compatible actually being the perfect like scenario, the perfect union coming through. And I think when it comes to this love story, we see that this is a beautiful union between people who are ready to embrace another person, even if you're flawed, even though if you have things that you really need to work on, that you're hoping to improve upon, but you haven't quite gotten there yet. We're seeing there with these cards that what this person brings to you is so much more than just a relationship. We see a partner here. We see a life partner. We see somebody who is just willing to see it through, to provide you with whatever encouragement you need. And you do the same for them. This is such a very compatible, well balanced relationship, and it's just bringing in so much optimism overall, just such positive energy and so much love here. I think this person just like, if you haven't met them yet, you'll know when you meet them, because the just loving nature that they have, the way they express themselves to you, the way that they make you feel, like you will not doubt this person's arrival, because that card, like right there, says that they are most loving person. They are just so expressive. They may not be like, mushy gushy all the time, but they are sure to make sure you know how they feel. I mean, feel like here this person is after something serious. This is not just another quick relationship. This is somebody who I think has gone through enough. They've dealt with enough, like people that just didn't want the same as them, and now they're like, okay, all I'm looking for now, all I'm going to allow in is this person that wants the same thing I want. And that's what I'm seeing here with this third stack and the Four of Wands. We see somebody who just is ready to take on the world with you and just be the counterpart that you need, the partner that you need. So that's what I'm seeing here with this third stack. I hope that it was able to resonate with you. I hope that you and all your loved ones are doing well and staying safe and healthy. I do hope that you have um, uh, just a beautiful, wonderful day, week, and year. Bye bye. Start off here with the fourth stack here. We have Lovers. I'm going to put this over here in case we need it for clarity. We're going to pull out first card for this future spouse and your love story. First card is, we have the Page of Cups, which is a great card. Representing, it's like almost a youthful love, which is more of a fresh love. Love that makes you feel young and happy, like it's surrounded by newness and like a sense of purity with that Page of Cups. We have Birch. So, I'm going to pause for a second before I pull out the rest of the cards, because I think this is very interesting. You chose Lovers, and it's almost confirming itself with the Page of Cups and the Birch card, because we see within both of those cards there's like a red rope that's like it's being tied around his leg, but it's also going through these trees. And a lot of cultures, the red rope is wrapped around the finger, like your finger and the finger of your soulmate. You don't get to see it, but like the spirits and like the spiritual realm is able to see that rope that ties you to your soulmate. So we're seeing confirmation here that this reading is directing you to your soulmate. You might not know it at first, but we definitely see confirmation here. This is a soulmate connection coming through, a very deep relationship. But with that Page of Cups, it's giving me like the vibes that you're sort of worried about a relationship. You're worried if you invest too much, you'll get hurt. You're worried that you'll fall for the wrong person and think that that they're the right person and miss out on the opportunity with the right person. But I feel like with these cards coming through, what they're saying is the right person is coming through. So you don't have to worry about the wrong person. You don't have to worry about giving too much and having it fall apart, because I feel like these cards are saying that you're being guided toward the absolute correct person for you here, the one that's going to make you feel like this new sense of happiness. We also see a new beginning with Birch, freshness with the Page of Cups, a new beginning with Birch, which could be signifying a new relationship entirely. But this is a love that's unlike any love in the past. And I know I've said that in a couple other stacks, But we see that here with an absolute fresh start within this love. We see the Page of Pentacles, and that's a great card. I always see it as like you finally see things clearly. Like you've got your eye on the prize, you know what you're going after, and you're going to chase after it. Like this is being presented with the best opportunity you can be presented with. We have the Nine of Shells, which would be the Nine of Cups with gratitude and fulfillment. We have trust coming through. That's a beautiful card to have here. We have the Sovereign of Coins, which would be the Queen of Coins. So I want to talk about trust because we see those two cards, and I was mentioning like almost not feeling like you can give your all to this relationship or being worried about how this relationship is going to progress if it's the right person. And we have trust coming through here, and they almost mirror each other, right? So you are finding your like divine counterpart, your soulmate here, and it's okay to trust this person. Um, it might take some time because we do see the Page of Pentacles is on a journey. He's not quite there yet. He's not quite where he needs to be. He may have found what he's after, but we don't know what's next in his journey. We do know we have the Queen of Coins, which could mean he's on his way to the Queen of Coins to sort of like present her with that star. So I would signify this more as like it's saying that in the beginning of the relationship, it might be a little difficult to trust this person because of just like the past or any fears that you might have had here. But we do see that when it comes down to this, when it comes down to that growth, this person is going to stick with you. This person is going to understand where you're coming from, why you don't, want to progress quickly, or why you just might be questioning whether or not this is the relationship you've been waiting for, the relationship that you're meant to be in. But I feel like when it comes to this love story, like that's just the beginning part of it. This person is so dedicated and so understanding. They give you the time it takes to trust them, to understand that they are your soulmate, to say that this is the person I'm meant to be with, to see why it is that they see you the way they do. And with all of that, we lead to that gratitude and fulfillment, seeing that it was sort of like all worth it, almost like you wish you had realized it faster so that you could have given this relationship even more of your time in the beginning. But I feel like that person doesn't care. This person seems like a really wonderful person who is just wanting to commit to you. They see you as this counterpart they've been waiting for, this person that really gets them, this person that in the same way they feel like they haven't found that person yet, but this person is more like just hoping this person that you come through faster. So like when you finally do, we're seeing that like really represented as like just that heavy investment that they're putting into this relationship. They see you as this beautiful, wonderful person who like they've almost as though they dreamed about you. They've waited for you and they didn't think you would materialize. And here you are, you're finally there. You match what they've been hoping for. Like you line up with the image that was in their brain, in their dreams. The same for them. When you see this person, for some reason, it's like you almost think this is the person that I was hoping for. This is the person that I dreamt about. This is the person that I imagined coming toward me. We see a lot of that energy of like, have I met this person before? Like, have I met them in a past life, or have I met them in like the dream realm? Have I seen them like walking down the street? Why do they look so familiar to me? It's because you're tied to each other. You're really tied for eternity with this person. This is such a deep connection here. Your souls are bound to each other to continue moving forward. And you'll see that, and I think both of you know that connection. That connection immediately. But even though like that could be what causes a little bit of that hesitation or that fear, because you get such a strong feeling toward this person, like why do I feel like I'm meant to be with this person? Almost like the day you meet them, so you sort of like postpone the excitement. You try to stay as calm as possible because you don't really want to make it known, because like you don't know how they feel. But I feel like both of you have that same idea going through your head, like this is the person I've been waiting for, and they're finally here in front of me. And it just seems to be just you two just being extra careful to make sure that you don't sort of like scare the other person off. But with all these cards coming out here, I think it's a beautiful relationship, a beautiful love story that we're seeing. You two are very compatible. You trust each other, which I'm feeling is like a very big deal to you. To be able to trust somebody is very important for you. Probably didn't have that in the past, or somebody probably sort of like broke some promises and ruined some trust in the past. So this is a strong card for me here. These three, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, the Birch card, really signifying soulmates. Like they're really tying you to each other. And it's like, this is a sign almost to me right now that they're coming through pretty soon. If not, like you probably already met them. But I feel like these are all things that are saying this is just such a strong relationship, such a beautiful relationship. And I think it just grows stronger every single day they're with each other. And it's so special to have like this connection that's going on, especially with these four cards. We see such a strong connection, such a beautiful relationship where you can really rely on the other person. You really have a lot of faith in this person. This person never lets you down. This person is always there, always supportive, and a true soulmate coming through here. So that's what I'm seeing here with this last stack, or this fourth stack, and the Lovers card. So beautiful, beautiful stack, beautiful energy coming off of here. Really tying you two with each other, or to each other, I should say. So I really do hope that that stack was able to resonate with you, or this reading was able to resonate with you. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch whatever portion of the video you have. I hope that you and all your loved ones are doing well and staying safe and healthy. And as always, please have a wonderful day, week, and year. Bye bye.